Hello, everyone. It's Wendy Castellino here, CBT accredited therapist, EMDR therapist, compassion focused therapist, and a mindfulness practitioner. So, today I want to talk to you a little bit more about what gets in the way of therapy. And we'll start with the basics really, why people might not come to therapy. And I think one of the main problems is people think it's weak, it's a weakness to seek help, and this toxic masculinity which is around is, we're all meant to be hard and masculine and, suck it all up and everything like that, which is a bit toxic, isn't it? I always think of the opposite. I always think actually coming to therapy is one of the bravest things you can do because you're actually facing your problems and your issues. So that's the most important thing is think about the differences. You're actually working on stuff which is bothering you. I think the other problem is that people can feel very ashamed when they come to therapy. There's things there that they perhaps feel bad about, guilty, ashamed in the past. They feel that their problems are too difficult to help, or they don't want to talk about them because it's so embarrassing as well. Another thing I want to say to you as a therapist, I hear stuff all day long. I hear terrible things. I choose to hear terrible things, traumas and everything like that. There's nothing new that anybody can say to me. And it's not my stuff. So it doesn't worry me or bother me because it doesn't affect me personally. And I actually think it's really, really good if you talk about that difficult stuff. And I will encourage you to talk about it in your own time, in your own pace, when you feel ready. But you can't say anything that I haven't heard before that I actually haven't dealt with. And I think the third fear is it's not going to work. And I think there's a couple of reasons why it doesn't work. And one is perhaps the expectations are too high or too low from the therapy. Maybe there isn't the right fit. Maybe the person that you're speaking to, you don't really quite feel that sort of attunement and that rapport. You don't really sort of feel you're getting on. That's another reason why. Or perhaps perhaps your problems are too much or too difficult for the therapist. Maybe they haven't been trained in that area, or they don't have enough knowledge or experience. I think what's really, really important is to keep on, when you come and see me, you have, if you want to, you have initial conversation about it so you understand a little bit more about what is involved. I think CBT is a bit different from counselling in the sense that it is something that you work on. You actually develop skills and you develop skills outside the session as well. So it does actually require commitment and work. And I think if you know that up front, that really, really helps you to engage. But it's not just a passive offloading, talking about your problems. That's not what I think therapy is about. It's much more about what are your problems, what are your goals, and how we're going to help you to achieve those goals as well. So, actually being more proactive, goal focused, I think really helps the therapy to move forward. And if you feel you're not getting anything out of the therapy or it's not working, I think the best thing to do is to talk to your therapist first, because that person, like myself, I don't know how you're feeling. I can't read your mind unless you tell me as well. And that can be really quite healthy, having honest conversations about how things are, because it can be very, very difficult to approach these very deep and very painful subjects. I get all that. I've been in therapy myself. I know how that feels like. Um, but just remember that I'm on your side. I want to help you. I've chosen this profession to help you. So that's what I want to do. So if you have any questions you want to ask me about, starting therapy or any of your worries or concerns, you can just direct message me or make comments below, and I'm more than happy to help. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.